Sir, in the last session, we had a discussion about what are various features are there in the Python. I hope you people may aware almost around 11 features we covered already, right? Okay. Sir, next when compared with other languages, do you know even Python programming is very easy. It is just like it is just like reading English statements. Not like do you know just like reading English statements, sir. It is not like programming. Okay, that much easy language is Python. Can you please tell who developed Python? Yes, man. So I forgot who developed Python. Yo, respond, man.
Van
Guido van Rossum. Are you getting that? Who developed Python, sir? Guido van Rossum. Can you tell official date of birth for Python? Yes, official date of birth for Python. Yes. What is that, sir? February 20th, 19. Can I spell out
1919.
1991? This is the official date of birth for Python, sir. Okay. Next make sure, sir. The name Python. He is based on one comedy TV show, sir, which was broadcasted in BBC in 1969. What is that, sir? Comedy show name is The Complete Monty Python's Circus. Based on the name, okay, this Python name came in the picture. Don't feel, sir, Python is a something like a snake or anaconda, something like. No, not that. Sir, it is selected from a fun show. Okay, a small TV fun show. Okay, Monty Python Circus. Okay, like Monty Python's Circus, like. Okay, next. Sir, this Python language is the object-oriented programming language or not? Can you spell out, sir? What answer you can able to tell? Object-oriented or not? Yes, because Python object language features are borrowed from C++, right? Sir, Python is a functional programming language or not? What is the answer you can able to tell, sir? Is it functional programming language or not? Yes, because okay, so functional programming features are borrowed from C language, right? Sir, is it scripting language or not? Can you please spell out Python is the scripting language or not? Yes. Okay, because sir, most of the scripting features are borrowed from Perl and Shell script. Next, is it modular programming language or not? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so Python is functional programming language, object oriented programming language, scripting language. Next, modular programming language, right? Next, where we can use Python? We can use Python everywhere. I covered already, sir. Desktop applications we can use, web applications, database applications, network programming. Next, and after that, game for developing games we can use. Next, data analysis applications and machine learning and data science. Do you know multiple Python libraries are there, sir? Okay, multiple Python libraries are there. Okay, for sir, to support data science applications, right? Okay, so that's why Python is the best suitable for data science, sir. I want to go for data science, machine learning. Which language is the best suitable? Immediately our hand is always going for Python only, because a rich library is available with the Python to support the data science and machine learning. Okay, like you people may had NumPy, something like. There are several modules are available, several libraries are available, right, to provide support for that. Next, AI for developing artificial intelligence application, internet of things, IoT applications we can use. Next, sir, which companies are using Python? Can I spell out at least some few company names, right? YouTube, Google, Dropbox, NASA. Next, national stock exchange, like Microsoft, IBM, Yahoo. Like there are several companies who are using this Python language, right? Okay, that's all. These are things already I covered, sir. Next, in the last session, we covered about features of Python. Very important, sir. Features of Python, sir. What is the specialty of Python, man? Can you spell out like what features are there, sir? Anyone, can you please tell what is the first feature I covered? Yes. What is the first one? Simple and easy to learn. Do you know, right? It is nursery level. Are you getting, or otherwise LKG level, school level, LKG level. Okay, programming language is Python, sir. Okay, play school level, good man. Play school level programming language is the Python. Next, second one, sir. It is freeware. Are you getting right? it is a freeware and open source. Open sources. We are not required to pay single paisa. We are not required to pay single paisa, okay, to use Python. Next, if you are not satisfied with the default implementation of Python, no problem at all. We can able to, sir, we can able to customize and we can release our own version of Python, sir. It is the open source. At the same time, it is freeware, sir. Remember that. Next, it is high level programming language. High level programming language means programmer friendly language, right? So that we can write the programs very easily, right? Okay. Next, Python is platform independent or not? Python is platform independent or not? Just like Java, it is a platform independent. If I'm writing a small Python program, any Python program, sir, it can run on any machine, no problem at all, sir. So my Python program nowhere related to underlying platform. Make sure, sir, okay, platform independent. Next, the Python is portable or not? Yes, Python is the portable or not? Yes, portable. From one mission to another mission, happily we are allowed to port the Python program without performing any changes, right? If any Python program running in Windows, happily you can migrate to Linux machine. Happily you can migrate to Mac machine. Sir, we are not required to perform any changes. Automatically the same Python program by default is going to run, right? It is a portable. Next, is it dynamically typed programming language or not? Yes, man. It is the dynamically typed programming language. Anyone can you please tell what the meaning of dynamically typed? Ayo, what the meaning of dynamically typed programming language? No, we are not required to declare any data type. Remember that. By default, based on provided value, automatically the type will be selected, right? So data type, such type of things never be there. I mean, we are not required to declare explicitly in the Python, but in Java, but in C language, but in C++, do you know, everywhere if you declare a variable, compulsory we have to declare the types. Here, type we are not required to declare explicitly. Internally, automatically by default Python is going to be considered, sir. Next, Python is both procedure oriented. Python is both procedure oriented and object oriented. Are you getting that? Object oriented. So you know, Java is object oriented programming language. I hope you people are aware, sir. Java is object oriented programming language. Java missing benefits are procedure oriented programming language. Okay, Java is object oriented programming language, missing the benefits of procedure oriented. But in Java 8 and Java 9, slowly lambda expressions came in the picture to enable procedure programming in Java. But anyway, officially Java is object oriented programming language. We are going to miss procedure oriented programming language benefits, right? Remember that. Sir, C language is the procedure oriented but not object oriented. So in the C language, we are going to miss object oriented features, right? Remember that object oriented benefits we are going to miss. But the biggest, so C enjoying the features of procedure oriented, but it is not object oriented. But sir, here Java object oriented, but it's not procedure oriented. Remember that. But Python is both. Are you getting that? Python is both. That's why happily you are allowed to use, right? No problem at all. Remember that. Okay, happily we are allowed to use, no issue at all, right? Okay, so this is. But what about C++? Anyone can you please tell? C++ is the procedure oriented programming language. Yes, man, you require to tell. Yes, C++ is object oriented. What about procedure oriented programming language? Yes or no? Yes or no? Without a class, is it possible to write a program? Without a class, is it possible to write a program? Yes, just go through the Google, you people can able to answer. But because I never came across C++ in my career, don't worry about that. Open the Google, try to identify, sir. Okay, so just what is the 8th point what I'm telling, sir? Just take a bit very special care. Python is interpreted. Python is interpreted, right? We are not required to compile. Internally, Python interpreter is going to take care about syntax checking and so on. Python is interpreted programming language. Next, Python is extensible, sir. Python is extensible. Happily, we can use other language programs in the Python. Sir. we can extend Python with other languages support. Remember that. Next, Python is embedded. Sir, Python programs happily we are allowed to use. Happily we are allowed to use with other languages also. Python can work with other languages also. Python program can be embedded anywhere. Embedded means something like insert, something like plugin with the other languages. Such type of support by default will be there with the Python. Clear, right? Okay. Next, even we covered, sir, this is the biggest advantage of Python, man. Biggest advantage of Python. Extensive library support is there, sir. Extensive library support is there. Make sure, sir, extensive library support is there with the Python. Sir, among all these things, sir, simple and easy. You may use really, sir, Java is very simple. But when compared with all other programming languages, Python is very simple to learn, man. I'm sure, believe me. Just after seeing 2 or 3 programs, definitely you are going to feel, in C language, those many lines I wrote, in Java language, these many lines I wrote, but in Python, just with 1 or 2 lines only I can do everything. Like, definitely, that feeling by default we are going to get. Sir, this is one biggest advantage, right? Next, and after that, sir, freeware and open source, of course, sir, multiple other languages also same. Next, high level, almost all programming languages are currently nowadays all programming languages are high level. There is no big specialty, right? Next, platform independent. It is already we saw in Java. It's already we saw in Java, but it's not that much great feature because Java is also platform independent, right? Portable, sir, portable. It's even Java is also portable. That's why already other languages are there, sir. Next, sir, this is one biggest thing is simple and easy. Next, my second biggest thing is Python specialty, sir. This one, sir, especially dynamically typed programming language. Do you know C language is a statically typed programming language or not? Whenever we are taking any variable, compulsory type must be required in C language, in C++, in Java, but in Python type is not required. Automatically, dynamically, type will be considered based on your provided value. Clear? Yes, man. Is it a Python specific point or not? Yes, man. The strength of Python, remember that. Next, it is a procedure oriented and object oriented, man. Yes, you can consider this one also as the special. Next, this is also special, sir. Python can work with other languages, sir. Other languages can work with the Python. Next, the biggest another support, sir, extensive library. Okay, any number of stars you can able to take, no problem at all, because the power of Python is this libraries only for everything. Ready-made support is available, sir. Being a programmer, we have to use, we are not required to implement. Are you getting right? Several batteries are included inside Python. Each battery is nothing but more power. Make sure, sir, you people should aware. So the specialties, the features of Python, in that highest important features are just these things. I hope, are you in a position to understand? Yes, are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's next. And after that, there is one more there is one more important point you have to tell, sir. One important point, sir. Some students are asking dynamically typed. Do you want me to explain once again? Yes, can you please? Do you want me to explain once again? Dynamically typed, we covered already in the last sessions. We already covered in the last sessions dynamically typed. What is the meaning of that? Because 1 or 2 members are having this doubt. So what you can do is, don't worry about this. The people who are new members today, just the last 2 sessions videos already uploaded in the YouTube. Just to go through that. Still, if you are having any doubt, I will explain. Don't worry, sir. Last 2 classes, only Python, only 2 sessions completed. Those 2 sessions happily you can see in our channel, youtube.com/Durga Software. Remember that. Okay, that's all. Next, anyway, Om K. Sir, this dynamically typed, both procedure oriented and object oriented. These things already I covered there, sir. Okay, that's all. Can I go for the next one? Yes. Okay. Next, and after that, one more thing. Highly recommended. Sir, compulsory you people should be in the mute. Okay, because there are several people are there in the class. Make sure, sir. Several people are there in the class. Just please mute. Okay. Now, can I go to the next level? Can I go to the next level? Yes, ma'am. Okay, sir. Now I will go to the next cinema, sir. What are many advantages are there? These many advantages are there, sir. Okay, sir. These many advantages are there for the Python, but still there are some problems are there with the Python. There are some problems are there with the Python, sir. There is one person. 1 minute. Shin. What is his name? There is some person who is keep on disturbing, it seems. Who is that person, man? Who is there? Yes, please mute everyone. Please mute everyone, because it is a bigger class, right? Okay, there are several people who are attending. Just please bear 1 or 2 days. Okay, now can I go to the next level? Okay, that's all. Sir, now just take a bit very special care, sir. What is the next cinema? What I have to take, sir? There are some limitations. Are you getting? There are some limitations of Python. Even though Python is too good, man. Python is megastar, superstar, power star. Okay, like Python is the megastar, power star, superstar, like any star. But still, there are some limitations are there with the Python. Sir, one limitation is performance-wise, Python is not up to the mark. Are you getting? Performance-wise, Python are not up to the mark. What is the reason? What is the reason for that? Is performance-wise, Python is not up to the mark. What is the reason? Is it is interpreted programming language. Because interpreted programming languages, performance-wise, definitely it is the low. Because they are always, sir, interpreters are always blind persons. Remember that. Interpreter can able to see how many lines at a time? Interpreter can able to see how many lines at a time? Only one line. Only one line. He the blind person, man. He can able to see only one line. After completing first line, then only it can able to see second line. After completing second line, then only it can able to see third line. That's why, sir, interpreters are always, okay, performance wise, definitely low, okay, when compared with the other possibilities, right? Remember that. Sir, Java is better performance than Python? Yes, sir. Yes, dark horse. Yes, sir, Python, Java is a better performance than Python, because inside JVM, JIT compilers concept is there, sir. Make sure. But here Python, in the normal versions, there is no such type of support. Make sure. Okay, performance wise, when compared with Java, Python is definitely a bit low. Okay, second one, sir, it is not using for mobile applications. Still Android, iOS, those things are going to dominate, sir, mobile area. Even Java, C language, C++, next and after that this Python, these things are not in a position to enter in the mobile area, right? In the mobile area, still the king is always Android and iOS only. Okay, remember that. That's why for mobile applications, mobile applications, not that much frequent user this Python. Next, there is one bigger myth is there. Myth. What the meaning of myth, sir? Anyone? What the meaning of myth? At our childhood somewhere, we may aware. Okay, there is one bigger, what we call that myth is there, sir. Python. Okay, sir, Python not suitable for large scale applications, right? Yes, Python is not suitable for large scale applications, like sir, how extend is true? Okay, so don't there is no guarantee. It is the sir, there is no such type of guarantee, sir. Remember that. Okay, sir, Python not suitable for large scale applications, like still enterprise level you can't use Python, like still there are some areas the people are going to feel. But anyway, how we extend it is going to be limitation, I'm not sure. Just aware that if some people may use Python is not suitable for big large enterprise level applications, maybe a chance, maybe possibility is there. This is the myth. But how extent is true, sir, even no one is going to tell, unless and until the person who worked for the long time in the Python, those people can able to answer this. Okay, so that's all. This is about what are various limitations of Python. Remember that, sir. Okay, next, sir, Python is not pure object oriented programming language also. Yes, ma'am. Yes, dark house. Okay, it's not pure object oriented programming language, I'm sure. So that's all. These are various important features of Python and the limitations of Python, sir. Remember that. Sir, now, I mean, what is the myth of the Python, sir? Python not suitable. Python not suitable for large scale enterprise applications. Are you getting? Large scale enterprise applications. Okay. So to answer this compulsory, okay, we should wait some more days, then automatically we will get clear picture. As of now, most of the people are going to feel that it is applicable for small scale applications like, but still it is a myth. That's all. There is no, it's just rumor. Okay, it is just there is no guarantee for that. Don't worry about that. Okay, that's all. Up to this is the clear. Yes. Yo, are you in a position to understand, right? So make sure, sir, total what are various features, what are the limitations we covered. Sir, all these things I covered in the last session only clearly, right? Okay, sir, now let me talk about next cinema, right? Okay, sir, what is the next cinema? What is the next point I require to talk? Here is very important point, sir. Okay, sir, Python, is it open source or not? Array, Python is the open source or not? Yes, Python itself is the open source, right? If the Python is the open source, then, sir, everyone is going to perform modification to the Python, and they are going to tell that, they are going to tell that, sir, their own, and they are going to tell that my own version. Are you getting like? So for Python, multiple flavors are available, right? Okay, what flavors are there? What are various standard flavors of Python? Are you getting? Standard flavors of Python, sir. Okay, what flavors are there for the Python? Anyone, can you please suggest? Can you please tell? At least you may heard about that. Yes, good. JPython, Jython already we covered. PyPython, which is also shortly PyPy. Like any other? Have you heard about Anaconda Python, Ruby Python, PyPy, Iron Python? Have you heard about this? Yes, all these things are various flavors of Python only. Remember that, sir. Sir, the first one, CPython. Remember that. Sir, it is the standard flavor of Python, sir. Remember that. CPython, it is the standard flavor of Python, sir. It can run, it is the standard. It can be used to work with the C language applications, right? Regarding it can be used to work with the C language applications, right? Okay, CPython. Remember that. Okay, what is the second one, sir? You know, already I covered Jython or JPython. Can you spell out, sir? What is this one? It is for Java applications. The Python, sir, for Java applications is Jython or JPython. Happily, Jython programs can able to run on them also. Have you ever heard about Iron Python? Iron Python. Don't worry, sir, this Python is developed by using iron metal. Okay, don't tell like that. Okay, what is the Iron Python, sir? Iron Python. This Python, sir, developed to work with C#.NET applications. Regarding Microsoft C#.NET applications, Iron Python, sir, it is for C#.NET platform. Next and after that, sir, PyPy. Regarding PyPy, sir. Sir, what is the next one, sir? PyPy is so do you know Python for speed? Okay. What it means is, do you know, internally inside Python virtual machine, Python virtual machine, internally Git compiler by default will be there, sir. So that performance relatively by default will be improved. So if you want high performance, more performance when compared with the traditional Python, then happily you can go for what? PyPy. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, sir, PyPy performance wise it is the too good. Okay, remember that. Next, what is the next one, sir? Ruby Python. Are you getting? Ruby Python, sir. Ruby Python can be used Ruby Python can be used for Ruby platform. Are you getting? Ruby is also one programming language, right? For Ruby, to work with Ruby based application, happily we can go for Ruby Python. Next up, PyPy means internally. PyPy means internally. Sir, what will happen internally? PyPy means sir, inside Python virtual machine, JIT compiler is there. What is the compiler, sir? Can you spell out? Yo, can you spell out? What is the compiler we have? JIT compiler is there. What is the meaning of JIT compiler, sir? Just the in-time compiler. Just the in-time compiler. So because of this JIT compiler, performance by default is going to be improved, sir. Make sure, okay? PyPy best is suitable for performance wise too good, sir. Next, sir, sixth one. Okay, sir, do you know? Have you heard about Anaconda? Anaconda Python. Anaconda, sir. Anaconda Python. Anaconda. What is the meaning of Anaconda? A big hit movie came, Hollywood movie Anaconda, like came Anaconda. Sir, do you know? Good. Anaconda means what? Large snake. Large snake. Anaconda. Anaconda. Sir, Anaconda Python means is nothing but large. Why the word Anaconda Python? Anyone can you please guess? Good, Praveen. Good man. Yes, for which purpose Anaconda Python is going to be there, sir? Anyone can you please tell? Anaconda Python. Yes, for which purpose we are going to use? What is the word Anaconda? Why the word Anaconda they used? Very simple, sir. Good man. Anaconda, big. What is the big data? Big data, Hadoop technology, sir. Getting right? To handle big data, to handle give data, big data. Okay, sir, happily we can go for Anaconda Python. Anaconda Python is the special is to handle large volume of data processing, sir. Large volume of data processing. Remember that, sir. Okay, sir, make sure you people should have clarity about this one, sir. Okay, are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, sir, to handle huge, do you know, right? Okay, to handle huge data, sir. Huge data, we can use this Python. Make sure, sir. Okay, sir, that's all. This is about Anaconda Python. Remember that. What is the next one we require to talk, sir? Stackless. Are you getting? What is the next one, sir? We require to talk about stackless. Stackless means Python for concurrency. Do you know multi-threading concept? Multi-threading concept. Parallelly the things are going to be executed. Parallelly the things are going to be executed. Then we can go for what? Stackless Python, sir. Okay, that's all. These are various things what you people should aware clearly. Okay, that's all. So what are various flavors of Python is there? Multiple flavors are there, sir. Jython, Iron Python, PyPy, next Ruby Python, Anaconda Python, stackless, like you should have clarity. Clear? Up to this, any explanation is required? Okay, sir, that's all. I hope. Sir, we are always going to talk about mostly C Python, which is the standard version, sir. Don't worry about that. So that's all. Next, what is the next cinema we require to talk about? Okay, what is the next one we require to talk about, sir? Make sure you people should aware. Sir, what are various Python versions are available? Okay, what Python versions are available, right? Can you spell out what are various Python versions, right? Can you please tell what is the current version of Python? Yes. What is the current version of Python? Yes, man. Anyone, can you please tell? 3.6, good. 3.6, 3.9. Yes, okay. Sir, make sure, sir. Current version of Python is sir 3.6. Remember that, sir. Current version of Python is 3.6. Make sure, sir. Sir, now just take a bit very special care. In Python, total 3 versions are there, sir. Python 1.0 introduced in Python 1.0 introduced in Jan 1994. Remember that. Python 1.0 introduced in Jan 1994. Make sure, sir. Next, Python 2.0. Python 2.0, sir. 1.0 came Jan 1994. Okay, Python 2.0 came introduced. Python 2.0 came introduced in October 2000. Remember that, sir? October 2000, right? Next, Python 3, sir. 3.0 version, Python 3 series introduced in December 2008, sir. Remember that. So total, how many versions of Python? Forget about subversions. I'm talking about main things, right? Python 1, Python 2, Python 3. Sir, Python 1 almost gone. Almost gone. We are not required to worry about that. Sir, usually we require to talk about only Python 2, and Python 3 only. But here I have one small doubt. Which is the latest version of Python? Ayo, can you please spell out which is the latest version of Python? Python 3, of course. In the subversions, there are multiple is there. If you want the explicit subversion of Python, okay, Python 3.6. Are you getting it? Python 3.6.3, Python 3.6.3, something like which came in the 2016, sir. Okay, which came in the 2016, almost around 3.6. Assume that 3.6 came in the 2016, right? So now there is one small twist is there with respect to the Python platform. Take more concentration must be required for you people, right? Legend this point well. What is the important point? What is the important terminology? Yes, maybe. Okay, what is the important terminology you people should aware, sir? Here, very important terminology, sir. Make sure you should have clarity. Sir, any software principle is any new version should provide support for any new version should provide support for old version programs. Correct or not? Yes, this is the software rule, sir. This is the software rule. Any newer version should provide support for old version programs. Okay, it is the rule for the software, sir. Make sure, sir. Okay, the point here is take very special care about this terminology, sir. In Python, there is no such type of support for backward compatibility. In Python, this is the first language what we are seeing, sir. Okay, Python, there is no backward support. If I can use Python 3, Python 3 never going to provide support for Python 2, sir. Python 2 program, there is no guarantee that it will run in Python 3. Python 2 program never going to run in Python 3. Make sure, sir. What is the reason for that? Why? What is the reason? Is sir, completely yes, different pole Python 3 was developed, sir. Remember that, because I don't want to provide backward compatibility, because if I provide backward compatibility, some features I may not implement properly, some features I may not support properly. That's why forget about backward compatibility. Consider only one version Python 3 independently. Can you please bring into the picture? Okay, because of that nature only, now the Python is growing like anything, man. Then immediately you people may ask, sir, still Python 2 is there or not? Yes, there are several projects which are running in the Python 2, sir. Okay, but make sure according to the python.org, they are telling that by 2020, are you getting? By 2020, sir, support for Python 2 won't be there. Remember, up to 2020 only, sir, Python 2 will be supported by the Python organization. Okay, remember. So compulsory, highly recommended we should go for what? Python 3, sir. Are you in a position to understand? Yes. Okay, sir, very simple. Do you have, sir, at least one difference, right? Yes, man. At least one difference I can able to tell. Sir, one simple difference is, sir, I want to print. Do you know? I want to print of hello. Print of hello like this. Sir, is it valid or invalid, sir? Invalid in the Python 2. Can you please tell? Is it valid or invalid in Python 2, sir? Yes. Python 2, is it valid or not? Yes, make sure, sir, the people who don't know, just don't worry about that. I will explain. Sir, this one is valid in Python 2. Valid in Python 2. If backward compatibility is there for Python 3, definitely in the Python 3 also should be valid. But invalid in Python 3. So even though Python 2 supports this line, but Python 3 is not going to be supported, sir. Because the reason is Python 3 is a completely different, man. Different. Sir, in Python 3, parenthesis must be compulsory required, sir. Print of hello. Print of hello. Parenthesis must be compulsory required. Remember that, sir. Okay? Same. Next, long data type. Are you getting? Long data type is there in Python 2, sir. There in Python 2. But long data type is not there in Python 3, but not in Python 3. Are you getting right? So that's what you people should aware. So Python 3 won't provide backward compatibility to Python 2. Clear for all of it, okay? That's why, sir, which version of Python is recommended to use? Which version of Python is recommended to use? Python 3, highly recommended, sir. But still most of the projects are running with Python 2 only. No problem. By 2020, the Cinema by default will be gone. That's why Python 3 is a believable version, sir. Because future support from the Python will be there only for Python 3, but not for Python 2. That's why highly recommended we should go for Python 3, sir. But do you know, in other languages, backward compatibility is there, but only in the Python 2 and Python 3, this problem is coming, sir. That's all. These are various things what you people should aware. Clear? Are you able to get? So, what is Python? What is Python? Next and after that, what are various features of Python? What are various limitations of Python? Where we can use Python? Which companies are using Python? Next and after that, okay, sir, what various flavors of Python and what about Python versions? Sir, everyone having the basic idea about this. Clear, right? Up to this? Okay, sir, some student is asking, Dark Horse. Dark Horse, can you please spell out your original name, man? Dark Horse is not good to spell out every time. What's your original name? Dark Horse. Yes? Dark Horse, what is your original name? I'm not in a position to say. Is it your original name is the same? Okay, sir is asking one small doubt, sir. Sir, is it good or bad? Yes, Patel. Is it good or bad? Okay, like sir, some people are asking, is it really is it good or bad thing? Like some people are asking, support support to Python 2 is not supported by Python 3. Definitely, if it is bad thing, sir, bad thing, then why the Python people are implemented? Okay, sir, if for everything some benefits are there, some problems are there. If you want to get something, you should miss something. So to provide support for several features in the Python 3, so they are missing something. That missing is nothing but backward compatibility. Okay, make sure, sir, that missing itself is nothing but backward compatibility. Are you in a position to understand, right? Backward compatibility. Why they are missing is to provide support for several new features, right? Remember that, okay? Remember, because the reason for that is, oh, Python 3, you should provide support. You should provide support for Python 2. Then Python 3 should work under some constraints, under some restrictions. Then automatically the power of Python you may not see. That's why once it is coming as the independent, anything you can add, anything you can able to remove, any new feature you can able to add without thinking about background. Because of that, are several benefits we are getting. Clear for all of it? So, are you getting? Sir, are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, is it good thing or bad thing? Is yes, good thing only. Because of that only, n number of new features came. The power of Python came in the picture, sir. Sir, yesterday some student asked, sir, Python was there in the 1991 onward. Why these days suddenly popular? Why these days suddenly popular? Because, sir, it's already popular in the US market or somewhere just for the last few years only. But in India, it's growing like anything these days. The reason for that is because of Python 3 only. Remember that. Python 2, sir, is not that much powerful. Python 3, as it is independent, as it is developed independently, bigger support by default you can able to expect from Python 3. Clear, right? Okay, that's all. So from this discussion, which version is recommended to use? Our hand is always going for, our hand is always go for Python 3 but not Python 2, sir. Okay, that's all. Latest is always recommended because Python people are telling support we can provide for Python 2 until 2020 only. Okay, like that's why highly recommended we should go for Python 3. Okay, that's all. Next, what is the next cinema we require to talk about, sir? Sir, that's all. This is the basic introduction about the Python. What is Python? What are various features of Python? Next, what are various application areas of Python? Which companies are used by Python? Next, what are various limitations of Python? Next, what flavors are there Python? Which versions are there in the Python? This is the basic information about this, right? Okay. So now what is the next level concept what we have to talk, sir? Let me start the cinema, sir. Okay, what is the next concept is, take a bit very special case, sir, very basics only, all these, don't worry about that, sir. Identifiers, regarding identifiers, okay, like identifiers, right? So in any programming language, because most of the people are already having basic idea in at least one programming language, so that you people can able to understand very easily. Even you don't know, sir, Omkar, even you don't know, just you can just keep on listening, automatically you people can get, don't worry about, sir. Sir, identifier, okay, just observe that identifier. Can you please tell what is identifier? What is identifier? Anyone can you please tell? Sir, there is one person is there, Shubham is there, sir. Vedant is there. Next, Dark Horse is there. Like there are multiple people are there. How I can identify each person? Anyone can you please tell? How we can identify each person? By using name. Sir, Praveen, like I'm using. Divya, like I'm using. Priyanka, like I'm using. So how I can able to identify? By using name. Are you getting that? So the name which can be used for identification purpose. Are you getting the name which can be used for identification purpose? Okay, remember that the name in Python program is called identifier. Remember that, sir. Sir, if I can take x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10. Sir, can you please tell here which is the identifier? Name of the variable. X is nothing but what? Name of the variable. X is the identifier. F1. Just I'm taking pass. Sir, don't worry about this. Sir, we don't know about this syntax like. Sir, here I'm declaring a variable, man. Here I'm declaring a variable. Here I'm declaring a function. What is the name of that function, sir? F1. What is the name of that function? F1, like this, right? Similarly, sir, I'm taking class test or exception, like this I'm taking, sir. Sir, I'm taking a class test. Which is the child class of exception? Sir? Sir, now this test itself is nothing but, okay, name of the class. Of course, it is the keyword, sir. We will discuss, don't worry, sir. So, a name in Python program is called identifier. It may be variable name, variable name, or it may be class name, or it may be method name. Are you getting? It may be variable name, it may be class name, or it may be method name. Is it clear for all of you? Sir, what is identifier? Respond, man. What is the identifier?
Not clear,
Identifier
sir.
is nothing but name in Python program. That name can be either variable name or class name or method name. Sir, you required as the part of programming, you required to define several variables, several methods, several classes, several functions. For all these things, you require to define name. Sir, name of the method, name of the variable, name of the class, like those names, whatever you are defining is nothing but identifier, right? Clear? Are you in a position to understand, right? What is identifier? Okay. Sir, now my question is, take a bit very special case, sir. Sir, do you have the kids? Are? Do you have the kids? Good. Don't tell no. Don't tell no. Soon. Don't tell no. Soon. Omkar. Soon. Okay. Don't tell no. Okay. Sir, assume you have one kid. Assume you have one kid. compulsory you have to name your kid. We have to keep the name. Do you know, in our house, naming ceremony is a bigger festival, man. Correct, right? It's a big celebration, like anything naming ceremony. So kid born in our house is nothing but it's a something like, do you know, happiest moment in our family. So for that kid, we are keeping the name itself is nothing but it's a great happiest feeling, right? Okay. So now my question is, sir, you have to name your kid. Then usually while naming your kid, you are going to follow several rules and regulations. Correct, right? Okay. Several rules and regulations compulsory you require to do. So what rules we require? What rules we have to follow? Maybe our ancestor names starts with ancestor name we may use, or otherwise god name we may use, or goddess name we may use. Something like in India we have several traditions are available, right? Are you getting? So you never going to keep your kid name as dog or cat. Are you getting? You never going to keep your kid name as sir dog or cat. Even if you are keeping the name as dog or cat, then is the silent at this time. Once this person is going to grow, giving left and right. Array, your name is Pavan Kalyan, but my name is Subbaya or Ellaya, something like, why you kept like, so your kid is going to give left and right to the parent. Remember that, sir. Okay. Compulsory. While keeping the names to the kid, compulsory we require to follow several, some R&D also must be required, sir. Maybe good names, so that name is going to represent their future also sometimes. That's why, so very carefully we have to choose. Are you getting right, sir? Even Python names also. Python name is nothing but what? Identifier. Python name is nothing but what? Identifier. Even Python names also we have to follow certain rules and regulations, man. So by mistake, if you are not following any rule, directly you are keeping the name, then automatically Python virtual machine, Python interpreter is going to give left and right. Hey, better to follow conventions, man. Better to follow rules. So what the rules are there to define Python identifier? It may be variable name, function name, or class name. What rules we require to follow, sir? Okay, make sure rules to define identifiers in Python. Are you getting right? Rules to define identifiers in Python. Remember that, sir. Sir, what rules are there to define identifiers in Python? Okay, sir. First rule, sir. Do you know which symbols are allowed in Python identifiers? Sir, here which symbol I used, sir? X. Here which symbol I used, sir? F and then 1. F followed by 1. O. Alphabet symbols, digits. Here which name, which symbol I used, sir? Test. Are you getting? TEST like this. So in Python, which symbols are allowed while defining identifier? Very simple, sir. Alphabet symbols we can use, right? Alphabet symbols you can use, sir. Both the uppercase, both the uppercase and the lowercase, right? Uppercase and the lowercase, no problem at all. You can use both uppercase and lowercase. Next, digits we can use, right? Okay, digits from 0 to 9 you can use. Okay, second one, digits you can able to use, right? Sir, what is the third one? What is the third one, sir? Digits we can use. Third one, sir. Sir, please mute, sir. The people who are because there is a big crowd is there. The remaining people are getting a bit of disturbance. Please mute, sir. This is I don't know your intention of joining the session. Please listen. Please be silent. Okay, so that the remaining people also can able to listen well, man. Okay, so please mute. A small disturbance also. Our concept is going to be down like anything. Yes, Nohara, and there is one more person, Shinchain. Okay, just I'm observing. Keep on, please. Okay, please, sir. Okay, this is you are not going to get anything, man. If the disturbance is going to be there, what you people are going to get the benefit, I don't know. Just anyway, we give the order. Mostly by tomorrow we are going to get this webinar link. Then automatically you never going to get any disturbance. Don't worry, sir. Okay, by tomorrow link will be continued. Okay, please. So what the use, what the benefit you are going to get? Nothing. So that happily the remaining people are listening what is So what the use of that? Being educated, guys, we should not do like this. Okay, please listen carefully. Okay, that's all. Can I continue? Shinchain, can I continue? Next, one more person. What is his name? Shinchain. Yes, you are not getting audio means can you please cross check, man? Is there any? Because all the remaining people are getting properly. Okay, yeah, please. Okay, listen, please, man, don't the uh, Sinchain, Nohara, and remaining people also, please don't keep any don't unmute, please mute and then legend the class. Okay, even you are creating disturbance, there is no use of for the remaining, man, please. Okay, now just observe that. So alphabet symbols, so alphabet symbols. Okay, sir, make sure both uppercase and lowercase. Happily you can use any alphabet symbols and digits. Next, in addition to that, underscore symbol also we can able to use. What is that, sir? Underscore symbol also we can use, right? Sir, make sure in Python identifiers the only allowed symbols are sir, these are the only symbols. Remember that, sir. Only digits or alphabet symbols are underscore. By mistake, if you are using any other symbol, immediately we will get a error. Remember that, sir. Immediately we will get error. Python interpreter will give left and right. Remember that. But in Java, dollar symbol is allowed. Dark house. But in Java, dollar symbol is allowed. But here in Python, dollar such type of cinema not applicable. Rule number 1. Remember that. So while defining variable names or method names or class names, which symbols are allowed? Alphabet symbols are allowed, digits are allowed, underscore symbol is allowed. Clear for all of you, right? Are you able to understand first one? Okay. Now second rule, sir. Okay, sir. Now take a bit very special care, sir. Just if you want, just I'm taking one small example. Cash is equal to 10. I'm taking. Can you please tell in the Python, is it valid or not? Cash is equal to 10. Is it valid or not? Yes, no problem at all. See, $H is equal to 10. Is it allowed or invalid, sir? Is it allowed or not allowed? Or valid or invalid? Make sure, sir, this one is nothing but invalid. If you can take like this, Python interpreter will give left and right. 1 minute, sir. Just have a look once, sir. Just I'm trying to open. Yes, here just observe the cash is equal to 10. I'm taking cash is equal to 10. Just I'm trying to print or otherwise just let me print what is the value of cash. 10. Perfectly I'm going to get, sir. Sir, CA $H is equal to 10. I'm taking, sir. Can you please observe? Can you please observe? Syntax error. Where on which symbol it is showing syntax error, sir? Are getting dollar symbol. Remember that, okay? On which symbol we are getting syntax error, sir? Dollar symbol. Make sure. I hope you people can able to understand, right? Sir, this is so dollar symbol is not allowed. Only allowed symbols are alphabet symbols or digits or underscore symbol. That's all, sir. What is the second one, sir? Sir, take very special care. Can you please tell what here total 1, 2, 3 is equal to 10? Valid or not? Please respond. Total 1, 2, 3. Is it valid or not? Valid. Sir, 1, 2, 3 total. 1, 2, 3 total is equal to 10. Valid or invalid? 1, 2, 3 total. 1, 2, 3 total. Is it valid or invalid? Yes, good. Some people are telling valid, some people are telling invalid. The people who are telling valid, please listen carefully, sir. Sir, this one is invalid because second rule is identifier should not start with digit. Okay, remember that. Identifier should not start with digit. Remember this one, sir. Sir, this rule not only in Java, almost all programming languages this rule is there, sir. Okay, identifier, sir, should not start with the digit. Remember this one. Okay, what is the next one, sir? Sir, I'm taking here this point already some students asked the doubt. Total is equal to 10. Next, total is equal to 20. Is it valid or not? Array, how many total variables are there? How many total variables are there? One is lowercase, the second one is uppercase. Remember that, sir. Python identifiers are case sensitive. Remember this one, sir. In Python, case is very important. Python language itself is case sensitive programming language. Remember that, okay? Python itself is case sensitive. Python itself is a case sensitive programming language. Case is important, sir. So both are valid. If you want, you can observe that here just total is equal to 10. Next and after that total is equal to 20. I'm taking. Are you getting that? If I print a small total, what is the output I will get now? Array, if I print a small total, what is the output I will get now? 10, small 10. If I print a capital total, what is the output we are going to get? 20. Oh, small total, capital total. There is a difference is there or not? Yes, make sure. That's why Python identifiers are case sensitive. Remember that, sir. Okay. Python identifiers are case sensitive. It is also one important point, right? You people should aware. Okay. Next, what is the next point, sir? Okay, what is the next point? Here, just take a bit very special care. X is equal to 10, valid or not? I respond, man. X is equal to 10, valid or not? Yes, perfectly valid. Sir, now I'm taking, sir, DEF is equal to 20. Is it valid or not? DEF is equal to 20. Or otherwise, 1 minute, or otherwise, you people may not aware. You are not, you are very kids in Python. If is equal to 20, can you please tell, is it valid or invalid? If is equal to 20, valid or invalid? Invalid. Remember that. Because, sir, there are some words, this is, why this one is invalid, sir? It is a reserved word. It is a keyword, predefined word in Python. Remember this. Keywords, we are not allowed to use as identifier. By mistake, if you are trying to use, immediately we are going to get errors, sir. Make sure keywords we are not allowed to use as identifier. Just have a look once, sir. Sir, I'm taking if is equal to 10. If is equal to 10. Syntax error, because the reason is, if is a keyword, man, how you can use for identifier purpose? DEF is equal to, sir, DEF is equal to 20. I'm taking immediately syntax error because DEF is a keyword. If is a keyword, elif is a keyword. Like that's why keywords we are not allowed to use for Python. Remember this one, sir. Okay. What is the next point here is? What is the next point, sir? Can you please tell, sir, what is the max allowed length? Max allowed length for Python identifier? Maximum. How many characters are allowed in the Python identifier? How many symbols are allowed in the Python identifier? Yes, good man. Good. Okay, just I'm telling. Sir, 32 or 64? Yeah. Can you please tell? 32 or 64? Max. These many characters are allowed in the Python identifier. 32 or 64? Yes, ma'am. 32 or 64? Okay. Now my question is, okay, is it 64 or 128? Yes, ma'am. Is it 64 or 128? Okay. Some people are telling, man, 128 or 256. 128 or 256? Can you please tell? Sir, answer already there on the screen. Answer is already there on the screen. Compulsory the value should be from these only. Can you please tell what is the max length is allowed for Python identifier? Can you please? Yes, good. What is the max length is allowed for Python identifier? Answer is already there on the screen. In the desktop. Already there. Can you please? Max length. How much length? How many characters you can take maximum in the Python identifier? Okay. Make sure, sir. Make sure that some people are telling 64, some people are telling 128, some people are telling 256. But majority people are telling correct answer anyway. Which one is the correct answer? Which one is the correct answer? Majority people are telling already correct answer only. Which one is the correct answer? Okay. Good. Make sure, sir. Make sure there is no length limit for Python identifiers. Okay. There is no length limit for Python identifiers. Okay. Sir, you can take even 1 crore length identifier also, but it is not recommended to take too lengthy identifiers. Are you getting? If I am taking x and so on is equal to, just I'm taking is equal to 10, sir. is equal to 10 I'm taking. Wow, wonderful variable, man. Wonderful variable is equal to 10. Sir, I want to print the value of this variable. I want to print the value of this variable. Then our life will become how many x is there? Count, 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 and so on. Is it a problem or not? Yes, make sure, sir. So that's why it is not at all. It is not at all recommended. Okay, to take two lengthy identifiers. By mistake, if you are taking two lengthy identifiers, immediately we are going to get, of course, not recommended. If you are taking two lengthy identifiers, readability of the code is going to be down, but you never going to get any errors, but readability of the code is going to be down. If any person showing the code, then he's going to see from top to bottom, array, is it Python program? Like, definitely that person is going to fail. Are you in a position to understand, right? Yes, is there any length limit for Python identifier? No length limit, but it's not recommended to take two lengthy identifiers, right? Are you in a position to understand? I hope. Sir, can you please tell what are various loopholes I covered, sir? Sir, the only allowed symbols in the Python identifiers are, can you please tell which symbols are allowed? Alphabet symbols? Array, respond, man. Which symbols are allowed? Alphabet symbols are allowed, numbers are allowed, underscore symbol is allowed. Except this, we are not allowed to use any other symbol. Okay. Next, identifier. Is it possible to start with a digit? Digit. Identifier can start with a digit. Yes or no? No, no. Identifiers should not start with a digit. Next, identifiers are case sensitive or not? Identifiers are case sensitive or not? Yes. Next, we can't take reserved words as identifiers. By mistake, if you are trying to take reserved words as identifiers, immediately error by default you are going to get, sir. Remember that. Next, sir, length limit. Do you have any length limit for identifier? Okay, length limit for identifier, no limit, but it's not recommended to take. It's not recommended to take all two lengthy identifiers, right? Okay, that's all. Next, can you please tell dollar symbol is allowed or not allowed in identifiers? Dollar symbol is allowed or not allowed in Python identifiers? No, but in Java it is allowed, sir. But in Java it is allowed. Make sure, sir. In Java it is allowed. Clear for all of you, right? Are you in a position to understand? Okay, sir. The remaining people, can you, if any person is commenting, just ignore, please. Just ignore, please. Let me continue the session. Okay, that's all. Sir, what is the symbol? Because why dollar symbol is not allowed? Why dollar symbol is not allowed, sir? Can you spell out why dollar symbol is not allowed? Yes, man. Why dollar symbol is not allowed? Because Python is internally is implemented in that style. Remember that. Suppose tomorrow Durga Python I want to introduce. Okay, Durga Python I want to introduce. This Durga Python is going to accept dollar symbol and then sir, hash symbols also in the identifiers. So that is my own version of Python. Are you getting? That's my own version of Python. So Python, that is the reason, right? Okay, I hope you people can able to understand, right? So that's all. We never allowed to use any special characters except underscore symbol. That's all. Clear? Are you in a position? Are you in a position to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Sir, now what is the next terminology you people should allowed? Okay, sir, I have small doubt is there, sir. How many people can able to understand? Okay, about this, sir. Can you please tell whether these are valid identifiers or not? 1, 2, 3 total, valid or invalid? 1, 2, 3 total, valid or invalid? Total 1, 2, 3. Total 1, 2, 3, valid or invalid? Yes. Next, Java 2 share. Java 2 share, valid or invalid? Valid or invalid? Okay. Next, CA dollar $H. CA dollar $H. Is it valid or invalid? Okay. Now, underscore ABC, underscore ABC, underscore symbol. Underscore symbol. Next, DEF. Next, if. Can you please tell which are valid identifiers and which are invalid identifiers, right? Can you spell out, sir? First one, 1, 2, 3 total, valid or invalid? Invalid. Second one, array total 1, 2, 3, valid or not? valid. Java to share, yes. Java to share, valid or invalid? Java to share, valid or invalid? Valid. $H. Can you please tell? I don't know this one. Valid or invalid? Array, respond, man. Sir, $H invalid. Okay, dollar symbol is not allowed. This one is valid, no problem at all. But these two things are not allowed because these are the keywords. Everyone can able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. These are the things what you people should aware clearly, right? Next, there are some small things you people should aware. Remember that, sir. There are some small things you people should aware. What those things is, sir, related to this one only. Related to this one only, sir. What things are allowed? Take a bit very special care, sir. Okay, if the identifier starts with the underscore symbol, maybe in the future we will discuss in detail, sir. Maybe in the future we are going to discuss in detail. If the identifier starts with the underscore symbol, are getting underscore symbol, okay, then it indicates that it is a private. Remember that. Okay, in the next class somewhere we may get in detail. We may get in detail. If the identifier starts with the underscore symbol, it indicates that it is the private, sir. Okay, remember that. Next, if the identifier starts with the two underscore symbols, observe that one underscore, next and after that another underscore, two underscore symbols, it is a strongly private. What is the meaning of that? In the OOPS concept we will discuss. As of now, just aware, sir. Underscore symbols are reserved to indicate some speciality. If any underscore symbol starts with space is not allowed, sir. Just if any underscore symbol starts with any identifier starts with underscore, what is the meaning of that is? What the meaning of that is? It is make sure, sir, it is a private. Remember that. Okay, if any identifier is underscore symbol, it is a private. If two underscore symbols are there, then automatically it is considered as strongly private. Okay, sir, in the middle space is not there. Just for identification purpose I'm giving the space. If I can take two continuously line style, that's why Vedant Tiwari, I hope you can able to understand. Space is not there in the middle, sir. Okay, like next third one, sir, very important. So sometime underscore next and after that some name underscore. Oh, starts with the two underscore symbols, ends with the two underscore symbols. Are you getting? Starts with the two underscore symbols, ends with the two underscore symbols, right? Okay, make sure. If it starts and ends with the two underscore symbol, it is a language specific identifier. Remember this one, sir. It is the language specific identifier, right? It is the special variable defined by Python itself. Regarding that, this one is the special variable defined by Python itself. Remember that, sir. Okay, there are some magic methods are there in the overloaded operators. We can create our own overloaded operator. There we can use this type of concept. Clear for all of that? So underscore symbol if we are using, sir, for the identifier, assume there is some significance is there, sir. For you people, you should aware. I hope up to this is the clear for all of it, right? Okay, that's all, sir. So make sure you people should aware clearly, right? Yes, operator overloading is allowed in Python. How we can able to do that? We will discuss in detail in the OOPS concept. Vedant Tiwari, yes, man, it is available. Okay, that's all.